here we have supposedly Hot Rod River Scott, but I look at this car from a distance and the card art doesn't seem to match the diecast. Like, I look at this card art, it looks great, I can see the flames, but I look at the car and I'm like, it just looks like a blank blue River Scott to me. But then, you know, I get out my magnifying glass and bring it up to my face and there are some flames. Man, they're like the exact same color as the rest of them. So yeah, guys, welcome back to another Disney Docket presentation. As you can already tell by my little intro there, I'm not a huge fan of Hot Rod River Scott, but I don't want that to deter you from watching this video. You know, it's still a nice release. It trumps a lot of releases we've gotten in the past couple years. But it's not perfect by any means. I think Mattel kind of messed up the colors on this one. But anyways, yeah, we're going to get into it. He came out 2021, singles case C. I'll leave that link in the description below, along with the card suggestion pop-up in the top right-hand corner. And I also want to give a shout out to Joshua for helping me obtain this car. I always want to get two, one to open and one to keep in the package. And he helped me get one to open for this video, so he made this video possible. Thank you. Now, I think the card art's great. It seems to be directly from the movie, which I'll show you a clip of in a couple moments here. Mattel does identify him as new, Nouveau 2021. Metal, we all know that is nothing new. These cars aren't different from before. A lot of people ask me like, oh, Disney Docket, it says metal now, what's different? Nothing's different. They just are now emphasizing that these are partly die-cast metal. On the Desert Horizon background, by the way. As seen in Cars 3, and here are some other cars from the case. You have Pit Crew member Fillmore, Taco, Jimbo, Tailgate, JD McPillar, the Next Gen Toe Cap Racer, who I probably will review, Kathy Copter, and Dynaco Cruz Ramirez. It's kind of funny, they put these on what looks to be like, I don't know, more of a Cars 1 background. Like, a lot of these cars just don't really fit with the background, but oh well, that's Mattel. Cool stuff. I'll be right back with him all opened up. So here he is out of the package, and he does look kind of nice, but yeah, this will probably end up being one of my least favorite releases of the year. I mean, it already is worse, in my opinion, than Track Damage Cruz Ramirez. But there he is in the movie in the end credits, along with Hot Rod Junior Moon and Louise Nash, along with Ramon, of course. So that brings up the question, where did Smokey appear? He didn't. Smokey did not appear in Cars 3 at all, but I guess it does make sense for him to exist, because why would the other three get painted with flames and he didn't? Don't know really why Pixar didn't include him in that picture. It's just one of the many mysteries of Cars 3. But yeah. Did want to put that out there. He's not technically canon. Another point I want to make is that Hot Rod River Scott here and Louise Nash were canceled in 2019, so a year ago, and they were probably going to be released sometime in 2020, but they were unfortunately canceled along with those tractors we talked about in my Easy Idle Tractor video, and a couple others like Floyd Morgan. He was also canceled in that batch, but now they're getting released. Hot Rod Louise Nash will come out. And also Hot Rod Steve Herschel, believe it or not, the hearse will be getting released as well. And he was canceled too. So that pretty much just leaves Cruz Ramirez as Jackson Storm, Fiber Fuel Crew Chief, Taco Mint Crew Chief, Transberry Juice Crew Chief, and those tractors to be uncanceled. So yeah, I will be comparing him to the Heyday River Scott, which we got in 2019. They have slightly different expressions in the eyes and the mouth. All in all, though, I just don't really understand why they're the same shade of paint. Because, I mean, I guess Ramon could have painted them, and it makes sense. But this is Heyday, so this happened in the 1950s, and then this is here in 2017, and they look, I mean, they look the exact same. I guess you could say that for Smokey and Junior Moon as well, but I just feel like his paint still would be a little faded. You can only do so much cosmetically, but you can see right into his engine there, which I think is really cool. They detailed it quite well. You can kind of see like a pipe going up to the top of the hood there, or the bottom of the hood on the Heyday version, but I don't see that there. Like there's a gap. They both have these red rims or red wheels with white trim. I don't know what the text on it says. It looks like it says Outlaws. Yeah, Outlaws. That's cool. Guess River Scott's an outlaw. So now we take a look here at the flames, and they are pretty much the exact same color as the background, and you really wouldn't be able to see them at all unless they were outlined, and which they are outlined, so we can see them. And it just, I don't know, they should have done it like in the artwork, which I said, darker background, and then the flames are pretty much that light color. I mean, it would look so much better. It would look 100 times better if they did it that way. But at least they still kept this little dent here, which is kind of neat. You know, he's always had that dent. Oh my goodness, they never buffed that out. The backs are pretty boring along with the roofs. He doesn't have the River Scott signature anymore. He does have this kind of trunk that's all bolted down. And his license plate now has a white trim to it, so that's kind of neat. MCNC-me. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sure it has some sort of significance. This license plate's much clearer than the previous one. I can almost read what it says above it. It says like Pangina or something, 1937. Or is this like, I couldn't even try and read that if I tried. That was literally just chicken scratch, as one may say. Now this guy was made in the 42nd week of 2020. Wow, wait a second. Hold on 1 second here. I am a little bamboozled. So Caleb Worley, who's in the same exact case as River Scott, was made 5 weeks earlier. Wow. Now these probably came from different cases because, you know, I got, you know, whatever, but who knows like what cases they might have come out of, but wow, that's a huge discrepancy. I'm a little shocked about that. But anyways, I do want to also bring in the old River Scott, or not really the old, but the current River Scott that we see in Cars 3. So here are all 3 River Scotts we've gotten over the years. This is, of course, the one that primarily appears in Cars 3. And I like it the most. It just looks the most realistic with the kind of mossy, rusty look to him. He looks really cool. He doesn't have the text on the tires that say Outlaws anymore, but they are the same. His license plate is obviously the same, but doesn't have really that strong white outline. If we can focus in on it here. I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background, some snowplows going by, it appears. And now this older River Scott is made in China, whereas these 2 new ones have been made in Thailand. Let me know in the comment section below which River Scott is your favorite. I do like Heyday River Scott a lot, and the just classic River Scott's cool too, but this hot rod run really fell flat for me. The flames just don't look good at all, and I'm really kind of disappointed in Mattel for not making them look more prominent. One thing I did want to point out though is that he's kind of got this like black paint right there in the corner, which he never had before. I don't know what they were trying to go for with that, but that's a new addition. Like if we take a look here, sorry for moving the camera, at Junior Moon, he looks so cool with the hot rod flames, them being gray. They stand out on the black. He looks great. Same thing with Smokey. The orange flames look phenomenal. River Scott though, meh. He's a big meh for me. So yeah, maybe you guys feel different. So let me know in the comment section below, which hot rod do you prefer? We will be getting 2 more, like I said, Louise Nash and Steve Herschel. So I'll see you guys soon for another video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.